Albert Rusnak, Paul Rothrock to have the freedom to be creative and try to supply Jordan Morris leading the line as a number 9. Team as a number 10, and Daniel Rios gets the start as a number 9 for the Vancouver Whitecaps.
This one's for real. The Whitecaps in second position, still very much in the Supporters' Shield mix, with a couple of games in hand over the leaders. Nice ball for Christian Roldan. Good turn away from the pressure of Rios. Equally good pass for Rusnak. Rusnak with the cross. Too challenging, Rothrock, the header right at the goalkeeper.
Now get the ball back and open the game up again. Now Albert Rusnak has time and space to pick his head up. We talked about the quality he has on the delivery. I mean, this in-swinging ball makes it so hard to defend. Seattle, the players almost both sides making a change in the number 9 position. Danny Musovski coming on for Jordan Morris. Brian Wright replacing Daniel Rios. And so now we're looking to see if we can just get that a little bit more urgency in play from both sides. And then when these opportunities present themselves, whether in transition.
And here's a run inside, and it's Rothrock trying to throw himself out. Good awareness from Takioka to come off his line quickly. Ocampo, really good defensive play from Christian Roldan. Another excellent season he's putting together. Thomas Muller wins it back quickly though. White's in behind! Scores! You reference the lack of transition moments, so we have one. And how quickly the Whitecaps struck.
Thomas Muller and Brian White are going to get the credit, but this is all about Andres Cubas. Watch as he jumps this pass that gets played into Snyder Brunel. Snyder Brunel takes a look and checks his space behind him, but he doesn't see the pressure coming from Andres Cubas. Andres Cubas does a good job nipping in there, forcing him negative, and now it's all about Thomas Muller getting his head up, the right way to pass that allows Brian White to just take this chance in stride. First opportunity he's had. Unfortunate for Snyder Brunel. We were giving him credit in the first half for those little details, checking your shoulders. He checks one shoulder, but he doesn't see and doesn't anticipate the pressure coming from Andres Cubas. That leads to the turnover, and now it's about playing fast and playing forward in transition to open up the opportunity.
And that's scary for the Sounders. Look at that record when they scored first. 14-0-2. Nuhu trying to respond quickly, and it's out off Ocampo for the corner. This difficult run for the Sounders continuing. Cubas once again showing his importance in that midfield area for the Whitecaps. How will Sounders respond? Reagan with the header! We have our answer! It is the perfect response! Reagan up from the back, and he soars high above everybody to power a header into the bottom corner.
Watch Jackson Reagan, right, in this 1v1 situation with Mateus Laborda. He gets up early, and now he has the leverage. That extended arm is what keeps Laborda from making any kind of real attempt to play the ball, and now it's just about redirecting it on target. Little glancing header by Jackson Reagan, softly off that far post to get his side right back into the game. Dream response from the Sounders.
Sounders never lost both games in a season to the Whitecaps, never been swept. They were behind here for a couple of minutes, now they're on the front foot. Rothrock driving, good touch from Ferreira, that one takes a deflection, far post Rusnak, smashes it home! Incredible response!
Paul Rothrock will his team back into this game. He picks up the ball just inside his own half, and now it's just about committing defenders. Now look at the center of your screen, because the movement from Jesus Ferreira is spot on. To take that space, to draw away defenders, and now the late run from Albert Rusnak to arrive at the box at the right time. That first touch is everything from Jesus Ferreira, because it keeps the play alive, it gets him in front of the defenders, and now the cutback is on, and it's just begging for someone to arrive there. Albert Rusnak takes the responsibility in quick succession from being down a goal.
Seattle flurry and spell from the Sounders. That Vancouver have found a way to get a footing in the game again. Ocampo towards that near post. Might get a second chance here. And he's going to win a corner. And now you do have Sebastian Berhalter on for this. sense a change in momentum again, Mo, in this game after the Sounders are taking control. 2-1 up, but Cascadia matchup still very much in the balance. And we're going to see that Berhalter-Laborda combination again. Berhalter towards Laborda. We are as scripted. Matthias Laborda with a towering header, and Vancouver are level.
I was going to say you can't script it, but you just did. Way back into games, and then when you mix that in with the timing, Matthias Laborda does so well with his movements. Almost elusive in the way that he gets into these spaces in front of defenders. Just watch how he creates that separation. Number 2 there in blue. Jackson Reagan, a towering defender who's scored in the opposite. The game state for Vancouver, but he also has game-changing ability. Hasn't shown it as much tonight.
And the free kick, the flick header! Takaoka gets across and makes the save. Rolled on with the deftest of touches.
Once again, on set pieces, about the movements, right? Christian Roldan is the one who's coming back away from goal.
Rusnak, Takaoka, punches clear. Nuhu.
And just on that player comparison, I feel like Ali Ahmed in the first half.
He set up the leveling goal. And now he's over this free kick. And it's right into the hands of Fry, round the wall, but comfortable for the goalkeeper. Gets it back, cross towards the far post, and was there a push? Takaoka goes down.
Oh!
Anungu, it's cleared off the line. Christian Roldan, what a save! Takaoka.
It's a decent ball in from Costa Brianzi, and it looks like a routine save, but you know, I'm actually okay with that. Jackson Reagan is trying to make a genuine attempt at making a play on the ball. Takaoka's not going to be happy.
Anungu, and that one's going to run out of play, and that might just about do it. The final whistle. A stalemate in the first 45, electric second half in which Vancouver took the lead. The Sounders responded in perfect fashion.